I tell you what, I am having a very, very busy day. Not only am I making all these videos for Armory Forger on PC and Xbox, Adam and his team drop an update to DayZ as well. So the DayZ experimental servers on PC and Xbox. Unfortunately, PlayStation doesn't have the experimental branch, but those are being updated today with update 1.18, and there is some amazing changes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read through the patch notes, and then I'm going to go and update my server, and then I'll do another video in a bit where I spawn in and we'll have a look at all these amazing things that are coming, because this is another big update. Adam, I think Adam probably saw, Adam's the lead developer at DayZ. He probably saw Reforger coming out, was like, you know, we can do better than that, the DayZ team. So here we go. So what have we got? Added. Are you ready for this? Honestly, are you ready for this? Abandoned trains dynamically spawn across Chernarus and Livonia. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Now, we do have train carriages at the moment, don't we? But they're always in the same place. So these are going to be at different points in the map where you'll come across them. M79 grenade launcher, the noob tube, with 40mm grenade launcher ammunition, The Derringer pistol, that's that tiny little pocket pistol, probably be a two-shot thing, probably take 22 bullets or something like that. The Sword-Off revolver, that's going to be quite small, isn't it? The Sword-Off blaze. Here we go, this is the big one. Craftable improvised explosive device, the IED. Base Raiders rejoice on vanilla. Plastic explosive. The Claymore mine, a remote detonation unit, the POX vial. So this will mean, I guess, that you can, that will be the anti-chemical poisoning injector. You know that one. So if you get caught in a toxic gas zone, you'd use the injector, don't you, to make yourself better. The vial, maybe you can refill the injector with that. The fireworks launcher. So that means we must have fireworks. Craftable armbands from flags. So does this mean the armbands are going to have like a logo on them? Maybe, I don't know. Gas canisters explode upon destruction. I can see these videos coming out. Key bindings for gestures can be adjusted in the in-game menu. In-game settings, gesture keybinds are now reflected in the radial menu. Oh my gosh, there's so many things there. I can't wait to get in and see what this stuff does. Vanilla. We don't need mods. This is amazing for console. We're going to have ways to blow into bases. But Adam, what you need to add is we need the key lock added to bases so we can get in and out of them quicker. Those are fixes. Changed. Right, here we go. Let's look at the change things. Rotten meat now gets burned when smoked. It's now possible to skin dead chickens, rabbits, carps and mackerels with the screwdriver. Reduce the weight of the handheld and field transceivers. That's easy for me to say. Decrease the inventory size binoculars from 3x3 to 2x2. The sharpened wooden stick can now cause bleeding on targets. Halve the damage to cooking gear while cooking. Key binding menu now has input split into several categories to make it easier to navigate. Adjust the position of rifles and the shoulder slots to reduce clipping with character. Nice. Animations of character symptoms do not conflict with other animations anymore. Added a UI prompt to exit the game credits, updated the game credits, adjusted the modern compass to be more readable in sunlight, adjusted colours of all raincoat based armbands. Right, here we go. Server. Added CFG event groups.xml to define groups of objects to spawn with the dynamic events. To define groups of objects to spawn with dynamic. So in a helicopter spawn, or a I guess these new train spawns, you can have a group of objects. Interesting. Added hundreds of static environment objects now have a config class to be spawned by the server. Added DE loot attribute to events.xml child to define the amount of wanted dynamic events loot for a child instead of the default value. Added spawn secondary attribute to events XML. Define if the child should be spawning the secondary infected event. Added warning message when definition types XML will be ignored. Added additional dynamic event setup validation and warning messages. Added dynamic events now support spawning of dispatch from proto XMLs. Don't know what that means. Added dispatch and its children proxy from proto XMLs now have additional attribute DE chance, a float value to decide a chance of spawning a dynamic event. Fix ban lists, whitelists and priority lists were cleared when the company folders failed to be opened by the game. Fix the enabled debug, blah blah. Modding added. Not categorized input actions are now displayed within the unsorted category. Added create frustum function to check. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know much of those. Anyway, I show my ignorance. Look at this: M79 grenade launcher, trains, 40mm grenades, the Derringer pistol, sawed-off revolver, sawed-off blade, IEDs, plastic explosive, claymore mines, remote destination units, fireworks, launcher, gas cannons exploding. I've got. Listen, I've got to go. I need to download the experimental server and start working on a video. Brilliant, well done, DayZ team. Who would have thought you would have overshadowed the release of Armour Reforger? But yeah, I tell you, you guys are gold. Anyway, that's enough from me. What do you think? Put your questions, comments down below, and I will see you on the experimental server very, very soon.